Hello everyone, James from JTS Maths Tutoring here. Today we are continuing with our examples of solving limits graphically. So we are given this piecewise function here and we are requested to use this piecewise function here to answer these questions. So let's get started. What is the value of the function g of x at x is equal to -1? It is indicated by this filled circle here at coordinates -1 and 3. Therefore, our answer there is 3. Our second question is, what is the limit of g of x as x is approaching -1 from the left side? So as x is approaching -1 from the left side, we are looking at this piece here and we follow this light blue arrow, and it can be seen that the function tends to 2. Question number 3, what is the limit of g of x as x is approaching -1 from the right side? So as x is approaching -1 from the right side, we make use of this piece here and we follow this dark blue arrow, and it can be seen that it turns to 2. Question number 4, what is the limit of g of x as x is approaching -1? For this limit to exist, the limit of g of x as x is approaching -1 from the left hand side and from the right side, they must be equal, and it can be seen from 2 and 3 here that they are equal, hence 2. Question 5, what is the value of the function g of x at x is equals to 1? It is indicated by these black solid lines here, and it can be seen that it is approximately 3.6. Question number 6, what is the limit of g of x as x is approaching 1? For this limit to exist, the limit of g of x as x is approaching 1 from the left side and from the right side, they must be equal. So we look at as x is approaching 1 from the left side, we are making use of this piece here, and we follow this light red arrow, and it can be seen that it turns to 3.6. And as x is approaching 1 from the right, it can be seen here that it approaches 3.6 as we follow this dark red arrow. So the answer here is 3.6. Question 7, what is the limit of g of x as x is approaching 3? For this limit to exist, the limit of g of x as x is approaching 3 from the left side and from the right side, they must be equal. And here we are now making use of this piece here and this piece here. So as x is approaching 3 from the left side, we follow the light green arrow, and it can be seen that it turns to 4. And as x is approaching 3 from the right side, we follow this dark green arrow, and it can be seen that it turns to 4. Hence, our answer here is 4. Question number 8. What is the value of the function g of x at x is equals to 5? It is indicated here by these hashed lines, and it can be seen that it is 5. What is the limit of g of x as x is approaching 5? For this function to exist here, the limit of g of x as x is approaching 5 from the left side and 5 from the right side, they must be equal. So as x is approaching 5 from the right side, we follow this light gold arrow, and it can be seen that it turns to 5. And as x is approaching 5 from the right, we follow this dark gold arrow, and it can be seen that it turns to 5. Hence, our answer is 5 here. Now we move on to B, identify the discontinuities in the function g of x. There is, if you look at the graph here, there is a removable jump at x is equal to -1, and there is a removable discontinuity at x is equal to -1, and there is a jump discontinuity at approximately 1.3 here. So there is a removable discontinuity at x is equal to -1, and a jump discontinuity at x is equal to 1.3. There we are. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you have any questions, please post them on our Facebook page or on our Instagram page. Allow me to do what my mama taught me. A good visitor knows when to leave, or she would say a good dancer knows when to leave the dance floor. Adios, amigo.